and welcome to this week's Storycrafter. The story I'm going to tell you today, it's about a small turtle, and it's called My Super Mega Fast Pet Turtle. Have you ever heard of a fast turtle? Well, I hadn't until Sammy told me his story, and now I'm going to share it with you, so here it goes. For his birthday, Sammy got a tiny little turtle. It was really cute, and he named her Michi. But there was something odd with that turtle from the very beginning. You see, Michi was fast, but not just fast. She was super mega fast. In fact, she was so fast that she escaped from her cage. Not 5 minutes after Sammy had placed her there. Sammy spent half an hour running around his bedroom, chasing the turtle. So Mom said, I think we will need a different sort of cage. So Sammy and his mom built a wooden frame with no top and no bottom, and they placed it firmly on the garden's grass. That way, they thought that Michi was going to be able to eat grass and be happy, and she wouldn't be able to escape. Well, that's what they thought, because Michi dug a hole underneath the frame, and she dug, and escaped in less time than it took Sammy to go to the restroom and come back. Sammy spent most of that summer running around his patio, chasing his turtle. He became a really good runner, mind me, but that was not the point. You see, Sammy was scared that Michi would get lost. So he went to his mom and said, "Mom, what's wrong with this turtle? Turtles are supposed to be slow." So Mom said, well, maybe nobody has told her that she's supposed to be slow. And so Sammy did. He spent a whole afternoon telling Michi, you are a turtle. You are supposed to be slow. And just for good measure, Michi, look at my eyes. You are a turtle, so you're supposed to be slow. But what do you think? Michi did not slow down one bit. And you know what? After digging the hole underneath the frame, Michi started liking digging. So she would dig, and bury herself on the earth. And Sammy could not find her. Well, at least with that, I can deal, thought Sammy. And he painted Michi's shell bright blue, fluorescent blue. In that way, he could see her all around the garden. But his mom thought that was not such a good idea, because the shell with painting could be harmful for Michi's health. So Sammy had to scrape it off. But some tiny little spots of blue were left in the shell. And you remember that because that's important for the rest of the story. 2 or 3 weeks after Sammy's birthday, Michi escaped and was lost. Poor Sammy was really, really sad. He put searching for posters all over the neighborhood. The poster said, "This is my mom's phone. Please call me if you have seen this turtle." But since turtles don't bark, nobody had heard her. And since she was so tiny, nobody had seen her either. At some point, Sammy got resigned to the idea that he was not going to see Michi again. But one day, he was walking around the neighborhood, and he came by a new neighbor's house. And then he heard laughter, a girl's laughter. And it was such a joyous and happy laughter that he couldn't resist his curiosity and climbed a little bit over the fence and peeked to see what was there. And what do you think he saw? There was a little girl sitting on a blanket on the grass. And who do you think was right beside that little girl? Yes, Michi! Sammy could tell it was her because of the blue spots in the shell. See, I told you they were important for the story. So, Sammy was going to say, "Hey, return that turtle is mine." But then he looked around and he understood everything. You see, the girl was sitting right next to a wheelchair. There was something wrong with her legs and she could not walk. And at that point, Sammy understood that Michi had been in a hurry because she had wanted to get to a place where she was needed more. In fact, now that Sammy looked at it, Michi was moving really slowly so that the girl could pick her up and put it back on the blanket. Sammy could not bring himself to take his turtle back, but he did ring the doorbell, introduced himself, and became friends with Marcela, the girl. And he tells me that he sees Michi quite often. In fact, he told me that day when he went and looked at Michi, saying, "I'm on to you, little one," Michi looked at him with really wise eyes. And to this day, Sammy tells me, Michi is the slowest turtle you have ever seen. Wasn't that story splendid? I hope you liked it because it has now ended. I'll see you next week. Take care.